Well, hey, everybody. My wife was telling me a story this morning about when she was young. They lived out in Oregon. They had this long driveway. It was about a mile long. And there was this family, this couple that would come visit. And you could see them coming that mile away. And so the mom would yell, hey, get everything ready, And then she said her mom would put dishes in the oven to hide the dirty dishes. And, you're putting the dirty clothes in closets under beds and things to make the house look like it's ready. But you think about, well, what about when you know somebody's coming? You prepare for the entire week, or if not longer. You make sure the house is clean. You make sure everything's put away. You make sure the house smells good. You mow the yard. You do all kinds of things and prep for that family or those people to come and visit you. And it made me think this morning, well, which one of those are us when we are preparing for Christ's return or Christ calls us home? Are we one that, we think, well, I'm just going to wait till the last minute. I'm going to live how I want. I'm going to do what I want. And we don't really think about them coming. We just kind of hope that maybe they don't surprise us. Or are you one that is preparing daily for Christ's return? It's something that we need to really be thinking about. And a lot of times we don't like to think about it because that means our life here on earth is done. But when you read Matthew chapter 25, you see this parable that Jesus tells. He tells a story about the separation of the sheep and goats. And on the left is the goat, on the right are the sheep. And he talks about, I was hungry, you gave me something to eat. And I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was naked, and you gave me clothes. And I was in jail, and you came and visited me. And the goats, they said, well, when did we not do this to you? We'll not do this for you. He says, if you didn't do it to the least of these, you didn't do it for me. And for those on the right, he says, I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. And they said, when do we do that? He said, whenever you do it for the least of these, you've done it for me. See, a lot of times it's easy to look at that and say, well, that's a story about Christians and non-Christians. Well, no, it's not. It's the story of Christ followers or church goers in preparing for Christ's return. It's not just, okay, I accept Christ and I just live however I want and hope I slide into heaven. It's prepared each and day that you're so in love with Jesus and the grace you've received from Jesus that, man, you want to extend that grace for others. So you love people by doing for them to be Jesus to them. So my encouragement today for you is, man, be ready. Are you ready? Look at your life. Am I ready? If Christ would come today, or if Christ would call me home today, would I be ready? Or am I the person who's shoving the dishes in the stove and hoping God doesn't notice? All right. Love you guys. Have a great day.